Alright guys, it's time for fueling up my bike. Well, I actually started from my home and I didn't reset my trip. So at this point I have resetted it to 0. It's 5:07 right now and we are heading towards the Attibele toll plaza to meet up one of the other biker. Right now the time is 5:15. The Bangalore seems to be busy. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles on the road right now, and looks like a busy weekend. We are heading towards Valparai, which is approximately 500 kilometers from Bangalore. Took a wrong turn. So this is the Attibele toll plaza. So after this, our next stop would be Salem, and in Salem there is going to be another rider who will join us. So that rider is coming from Chennai actually, so he must have also started early before us to meet us in Salem. So that's the rider. So we are back on track. We just took our exit from Attibele toll plaza. We followed the national highway NH44 for a while, and then we merged to NH844. Currently we are heading towards Salem, and we have taken the Pallakodu route instead of the Krishnagiri. Overall well maintained, so I think for a pleasant ride we must go through the Pallakodu route, and that's what the Google Maps has also suggested us. So who are we to argue with Google, right? I just took an exit from NH44, basically from Hosur. Right now I am on National Highway 844, and the distance that it shows me to reach to Salem is about 133. The plan is basically to reach to Salem from via the Pallakodu route, and then from Salem we'll head to Valparai. So Valparai is one of the most beautiful hill stations of South India, located in the Coimbatore district of Tamil Nadu. It's famously known for its wildlife, the scenic tea estates, and the famous 40 hairpin bends. Yeah, you heard me right. There are hairpin bends located into the Annamalai Tiger Reserve. Okay guys, so I think it's time for our first coffee break. So let's have a quick break and then we'll continue our ride. So just finished our tea break, and now we'll start our ride to Salem. So this is NH844, and we need to continue on the same route. The weather is pretty pleasant. It's not extreme cold. It's bearable. A little bit of fog I can see in front of me, and not so much of vehicles either. I mean, there's not much traffic on this road at this point, at least. So just now I took a diversion from NH844 and we are back on NH44 again. So I think we need to again travel for the next 50 kilometer on NH44. We need to stay on the same route. This road seems to be going from inside a village. It was quite a rough patch for the first 6 kilometers, and now we are back on the highway NH44. So few things about Salem to note is Salem is the city of steel due to its famous steel plant, and it's also famous for its mangoes. Apart from that, it's also a major textile hub. So yeah, there are quite some amazing things about Salem itself. So we should reach Salem by 9:30 is what I am hoping, if we don't take any stops in between. So yeah, Pallakodu is what we are heading to, and according to this board, Salem is another 100 kilometers. The roads are damn good. Look at this view. I mean, there is this beautiful plants along the route. There's mountain I can see in front of me, and it's kind of very pleasant. What else do we need as a rider when we are on our wheels? This is what we chase on our motorcycles actually. Look at it, man. It's a straight route until my eyes can actually see. Amazing. With this speed, I'm damn sure that we'll reach to Salem by 9:30. Optimistically. So far the roads are good, and I hope it stays the same. So from Hebbal I actually started at 4:30, roughly 4:30 I think, and then met with Santosh, and then both of us traveled another 50-ish kilometers to Attibele toll plaza to meet up with Yuvraj, who is the third rider. This is damn beautiful, man. Okay, there is a lake on my right hand side. I'm sure the camera is not able to capture it, but yeah, there is a lake. I think we are in Pallakodu right now, and this is the bridge. on a higher speed, the stability of this machine XPulse 200 is not that great, I would say. I mean, if you have a pillion rider plus luggage, then that kind of makes it difficult to cruise on a higher, I mean, cruise at a higher speed. Okay, there is Hogenakal on the right. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I was saying. So right now I'm not carrying much luggage, plus I'm riding alone, so now I'm able to cruise it at a pretty high speed without much wobbling issue. And also I had to get it checked before this ride, because I was having some issue with my front wheel. So I initially thought it's an alignment issue. So when I went to the service center, I asked them to check the wheel alignment for both the wheels, but it turns out that my shockers, the front shockers, were not properly aligned, and they were loose for some reason. I don't know why. So in the first survey they should have checked everything, but they did not. So this time I actually didn't go to my usual service center. After that repair, it feels a bit better. Yeah, comparatively it feels better. I mean, I definitely don't see much wobbling issue, and I feel quite comfortable now. I mean, confident while riding it at a higher speed. So yeah. So yes, if you want to go to Pallakodu, you are supposed to take that next diversion. So yeah, that's for the Pallakodu. Now the route is kind of crowded. Optimistically, we were hoping to reach Salem by 9:30, but let's see how it goes. You can see there's so many vehicles now, especially Tamil Nadu vehicles. Now all of a sudden the scenery has changed. This is something. I mean, when you are on the road, the scenery changes so quickly. I mean, just a moment ago there was so much traffic, and then all of a sudden, yeah, we have cleaner roads, no traffic, and better views. And here again, you are not supposed to change the lanes. You see these two stripes on the road. So when you have these kind of dotted lines, that means the lane change is allowed. But if you see the two stripes without any gaps in between, that means you are not supposed to change the lane. In India, passing a driving test is a breeze. I mean, you just need to know how to turn on the vehicle and drive it, and that's all. You get the license. Just make that 8 and you are done. But in other countries, it's much more stricter. Getting a driving license is difficult in most of the countries, because you need to follow all the rules in order to be eligible for a driving license. That's not the situation in India though. In front of us, as per the map, is a completely dense route. uh, filled with green trees. The guy in front of me is an absolute unit, man. The whole gear. Gear and everything. In another 4 or 5 minutes we'll reach to our second stop, technically second stop, because we took a couple of stops on the way as well, but this is gonna be the another meetup point where we'll catch up with our fourth rider. Now one more thing is, Valparai is not our final destination. We'll go to Valparai, we already have our rooms booked over there, and but the actual spot that we will be traveling to is the Attibele waterfalls, which is quite famous. So today we just going to reach our stay in Valparai. We'll freshen up and rest for the day, and then tomorrow morning we will head towards the Attibele waterfalls. We rode almost more than 200 kilometers so far, if we consider from my home. 1 second, something has happened. Have I punctured my bike? I felt something. No, we are good. I don't know what was that sound. Felt as if something popped. That's the petrol pump. And that's A to B. Yeah. So we basically will have breakfast here, and it seems to be raining. Shit, man. So we just finished breakfast. Right now the time is 10:34. We reached to Salem around 9:30. That's what we expected to. I mean, we were on time. The roads were pretty decent, so yes. Right now, guys, we are leaving from Salem and we are heading towards Coimbatore, which is one of the major cities in between Salem and Valparai. So the plan is basically like this. So from Salem to Coimbatore, which is a highway ride, we will continue following NH544. So it's a straight cruising on the highway, nothing much. And then from Coimbatore to Pollachi. So this is where we enter the forest zone, and after which from Pollachi to Valparai is where the scenic ghats starts, right? The 40 hairpin bends and everything. So that's gonna be something. So that's basically the ghat area from the Pollachi to Valparai. Salem is a pretty hot place, and but it's kind of famous for various stuff, especially the textile industry. This is the Kaveri Bridge. we have decided to take one small break over here because I'm getting kind of thirsty and sleepy as well. Not me, but Santosh is kind of feeling sleepy and I'm getting a headache. We'll not spend much time over here. It will be a quick break and we will resume our ride. We have again started, took a short break, pretty short break, had a lime water to rehydrate ourselves. I was kind of feeling thirsty and a bit of headache, so that was a must needed stop. About to enter Coimbatore and we need to take a right for it, so we need to go this way for Coimbatore. So Pollachi is from where the route to Valparai starts. I mean, basically you can consider this as the base point. So from here again Pollachi is almost about 20 plus kilometers away. We have covered about 400 kilometers so far. Coimbatore itself is a very important city. I mean, it is one of the biggest city in the states of Tamil Nadu and is called as the Manchester of South India. There are a lot of ancient temples. There is Adiyogi, there is ISKCON. To the presence of textile industry and auto ancillary industries, you can say it's a huge commercial hub for the states of Tamil Nadu. So in short, Coimbatore holds a lot of significance in Tamil Nadu state. Up to Pollachi, there's nothing much. You can say it's the start of the hill, but from Pollachi to Valparai is where the real adventure would start. I mean, we'll enter through the state highway 78 and from that point onwards we'll enter into the ghat route. But before that we have to take a stop for lunch. It's 2:40 right now. We were planning on stopping around 2 o'clock, but it's already 2:40. We couldn't find a decent place on the way, and it basically slipped off my mind that we were supposed to stop for lunch. So we have found a spot here, so let's have lunch and then what starter? Honey crispy chili chicken gobi and gobi. Alright guys, we just finished our so-called lunch around 3 o'clock. So we found this place called 4 Food Seafood on the way to Valparai. So I think we still haven't crossed Pollachi yet. Right now I have just put my stay location, which is approximately 71 kilometers from this point. We'll try to explore as much possible on the way to our homestay, because tomorrow we'll be heading to the Attibele waterfalls. So we'll see how much we can cover for reaching to our homestay. So as per the board, Pollachi is another 6 kilometers to go. So I think right now we are in Pollachi. The roads here are kind of confusing. I mean, look at the map. Need to take another U-turn here. Okay, what kind of stupid road is this, man? People, damn, this is confusing. And we are supposed to go this way. Alright, alright, alright. It is confusing for sure. Now from here we are supposed to take a left. Look at the traffic, man. Seriously, too much. We are just supposed to cover 63 kilometers, but the map says that it will take us almost 2 hours. Anyway, once we enter the ghat section, our speed would be reduced, plus this traffic. Until Coimbatore it was a smooth sailing on the highway, but once you enter into smaller villages, smaller cities like these, you end up spending a lot more time in the traffic itself. So I'm just gonna quickly try to escape from here. And okay, so here we have entered the SH78, the state highway 78. I must say, man, the roads are pretty neat. I mean, we have not even started the ghat region, but look at this beauty of the road. I just noticed one thing. I saw a coconut vendor, and the size of the coconuts were decent. I mean, what we see in Bangalore as well. And it's pretty amazing. I mean, not amazing exactly. It's new to me that the coconut that we get in Bangalore, they cost in between 50 to 70 rupee. Here I saw the same size of coconut for 10 to 20 rupee. Man, look at the price difference. Annamalai. Yeah, at the checkpost of Annamalai Tiger Reserve. So you are supposed to have an e-pass when you enter to this forest zone. And in case if you haven't collected, or if you haven't registered your e-pass online, you can buy one here. And there's going to be additional charges for the cameras if you are carrying any action cam or standstill cameras. So we are 4 bikes and 3 cameras, so it costed us around 350 rupee, which is okay. It's not that costly. So we're gonna start. Oh, you are recording. Sorry. No, it's okay. So we will start from here, and the next stop would be that waterfall. So guys, we have entered the ghat section, and before this we crossed the Annamalai Tiger Reserve checkpost. And once you enter, the officers will ask you for e-pass. Like us, we did not apply for e-pass online, and that is why we had to purchase it here on the counter. So that costed us 350, and this includes 4 bikes and 3 action cameras. So yeah, it's not that expensive. So in case if you are not carrying your e-pass, you can still get it over the counter. As this is a forest zone, we have to drive carefully and always keep an eye on the road to be sure that there is no animals crossing, especially the smaller ones. And again, like this is also an elephant zone, so if you see an elephant, try to remain calm and do not make sudden movements. So as you can see, we are just about to enter the ghat section. I mean, we already entered, but now the climb has begun. It's quite dense. I mean, the whole forest is covered in green trees. Yeah, man, really dense. So look at the map. See the number of hairpin bends I have on my screen. So in total, basically there are 40 hairpin bends. So from the point of the Aliyar Tiger River, the overall distance of these ghats up to Valparai is approximately 40 kilometers. So it's a 40 kilometers of pure adrenaline rush and a complete bliss for a rider. Imagine riding through these ghats in the morning when it is covered in fog. That would be something, right? So the total height of this hill station, Valparai hill station, is approximately 3,500 or 4,000 feet above the sea level, which is quite high. And here comes our second hairpin bend. And here comes the third hairpin bend. So this is the 8th hairpin bend. See, in these road trips, what I have learned is that there is no other time. In the sense, like, you won't get the same movement again. So whatever you see, if you feel it's worth spending time, then do it. Because see, if you are on bike and you won't actually get the same moment again, right? There might be even better views ahead, but you don't know, right? That's something in the future. You don't have a fucking clue about it. So if you see a spot and it is good, forget about the rest of the things. Just take out your camera, click photos, or do whatever you want. Spend some time over there, and then move on to the next, right? Yeah, I understand that timing is something that we need to be careful about, especially in the ghats. You cannot be too leisurely, you cannot be too careless. So keep a balance of both, and then decide what you want to do. Your decision should be something that you won't regret it later, right? Hornbill viewpoint. Okay, there is a viewpoint over here. It's dark, so we can't do anything. We cannot take any stop here. So we are gonna spend another 30 plus minutes on these ghats until we reach to our homestay. But our homestay is actually not inside the city. It's just at the entrance of Valparai, is what Santosh told me, because he was the one who booked the homestay. So it's going to be just a single room with 4 beds, and they are charging us 2,500 for a single day, which is okay for 4 people, I think. So roughly 700 each per day, and we will be spending 2 days in Valparai. So today is night, and then tomorrow's night. Another thing that one should keep in mind is to pay attention on these signs. First of all, never drive your vehicle fast on these ghats, right? And always look out for these kind of signboards, because that would give you a pretty good understanding like what comes next. Is it a slope upward or downward? Is it a sharp upward bend or a downward bend? So yes, instead of looking at your map, just follow these indicators, and that would help you a lot. Because you cannot, or you do not have the luxury of looking anywhere else other than the road. So make sure that your eyes are always peeled on the road.
At this point, it was very dark, and my camera battery was also about to die, so I could not record anything. And we reached to our hotel room around 7 p.m. and we were so exhausted that we didn't do much and went to sleep pretty early, because the next day we were planning to go to the Attibele waterfalls. See you tomorrow.